NordVPN. This week's highlights are sponsored by NordVPN. Stay protected wherever you stream. Black Friday deal. Get up to 70% off NordProtect's 2-year plan. Silver $449, Gold $749, Platinum $1099. Offer ends December 10th. Link in the description.
And a rebound for Derek Jones Jr. And then Jones catches in transition and a nice finish. Given his history against Dallas, Marshall for three, it's no good. Brandon Williams does something about that with his drive against James Harden. Oh, and now Brandon Williams steals an inbounds pass. It just happened to Dallas, and then they tried to turn the tables. Coop's got 4 of Dallas's 8. Deficit is 4. Harden working baseline to Zubats, and Zubats so good. Harden for 3. Swiping at him was Caleb Martin. The shot has been made. Harden goes down. He's got a chance for a 4-point play. Coming off a season high 19 points. Hand off to Coop, and then an aggressive drive.
That hustle to keep the play alive, see if he can get a touch or.
Derek Jones, right place, right time, but late in the clock for Harden, trying to create something out of nothing. Comes up short. And Lively.
D'Angelo Russell went into the starting lineup for 3 games. Now back playing off the bench the last 2 and tonight. And he pulls up and hits above the free throw line.
Really like this tandem of D'Lo and Clay coming into the game together. A lot of shooting, a lot of floor spacing.
Should be an advantage for the Mavs.
Zubats hands it off to Harden. Harden, the giant killer, miss. The catch at the foul line. Marshall trying to carve out space against Harden. And good defense by Harden.
Harden's kind of a tree stump, man. He's hard to move around.
Here's Harden driving against Cisse and lays it in. 8.5 minutes into the game. Russell has the last basket. 8.5 minutes into the game. Russell has the last basket for Dallas. Too much on that 3-point try. Mavs have opened the game 6 of 19 from the floor. Lopez in a roll off the bench. He screened for Jones. Jones has it back from Harden to the basket. A finish and a foul for Derek Jones Jr. 2008 draft selections. Brook Lopez and Nick Batum. Harden for 3. On the perimeter, Dallas forces it out of Harden's hands, and Batum hits a 3. I loved what Jake Kidd said about Musa before the game. I asked about the performance that we've seen out of Cisse in the last few games. That one goes in for Harden. He was
actually surprised that he doesn't have a bigger impact with his team.
4-3, Williams. Lively, a read on the offensive rebound.
He probably could have taken more time on that. He was so open, gathered and bounced.
Little pocket pass to Zubats, going in strong.
Harden drives on Christie to the rim, challenging Lively and lays it in. And now James Harden with a dozen.
When it comes to Dallas's offense tonight. Back down here by Zubats. He was doubled. Out to Harden for 3. In the corner, Harden, and now separating with the step back. A step back 3 in the corner, no left. 9 on the shot clock when it was thrown in, and now time winding down for Harden. He's good in these situations, and he demonstrates that right there. D'Lo's been big off the bench tonight, and so is this dude who's screening for him, Klay Thompson. D'Lo breaks down the defense for Bogdanovich, no good. One of the very best, if not the best, college basketball conference in the country. SEC obviously was very, very good last year. Here is a James Harden teardrop that rolls off the rim. One of the very best, if not the best, college basketball conference in the country. SEC obviously was very, very good last year. Here is a James Harden teardrop that rolls off the rim. Went into this game with 10 straight games of double figures. And they're looking for another opportunity for Max. He catches it on the curl and then throws it away. Up ahead to Chris Dunn. Dunn driving and heads to the free throw line. In his NBA career on Sunday when Dallas plays the Portland Trail Blazers in what will be the on-court unveiling. They've already shown them online, of course. But we'll have the action 6:30 Sunday on Mavs TV, and at 6 o'clock, Mavs Center Court on the plaza outside American Airlines Center. Shaping up to be one of D'Lo's most efficient nights of the year. 6 of 10 from the floor. He's got a dozen. Some help here with a double on Zubac, and he still scores in the up and under. Wow. And then Marshall picks up in the backcourt against Harden. Harden bounced it off his leg. Free ball picked up. Marshall on the break. Jones chasing, and Marshall scooped to the hoop. Throughout the season, and had a segment on it before tip tonight. But a miss on the doorstep there. And Harden, a big hit. Mavs have recovered to a 6-point deficit. They have trailed by as many as 15 in the game. Came back to take the lead, and then the Clippers pushed it out to a 14-point lead. Well, you got a 30-year-old from Winston-Salem, North Carolina going into the game, Caleb Martin. Of course, on the Clipper bench, as Lively blocks Harden. There's a 40-year-old from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Chris Paul. CP3 hasn't been in the rotation lately. Shot by Marshall missed. And again, another one of those settling baskets, as Skin called it earlier. Can Dallas respond? Marshall a drive, and he misses inside. Lively staying after it, but it's... The son does love Ant-Man.
He loves Ant-Man.
Here's a drive by D'Lo. Ball's poked out of bounds by the Clippers. 13 to shoot for from passing Carmelo Anthony to move into the top 10 in league history in points scored. Amazing. Mid-range J is good for Kobe Sanders. First basket. Here's Harden. He's got a chance for a buzzer beater to add to the 27 points that he scored in the game. 23 of those were in the first half.
And I really like him with his back to the basket in that mid area, just shooting over people. He's got such great explosion.
Both of those individuals getting back onto the play right now, so it was 4v4 until Jones and Williams arrive on the scene, and it's up and in for Harden.
And then started looking for my perfect pillow fit.
Yeah, you messed up again.
A lot of good stuff. Oh, my Lord.
Man, bogey.
Juice back in the building.
Yes.
And on both ends of the floor for Dallas, offensive juice and defensive juice.
Uh-oh.
Zubac in the post doubled. Harden sidestep D'Lo for three. It's no good. Defensive board, Marshall. 2:20 left. Harden against Najee. Najee's been good on both ends of the floor tonight. Harden down the lane and through a partial block by Gafford. It's still in. Chris Dunn. James Harden has it. And Harden goes a back shoulder fade. Zubac, a deep paint catch to... Enveloping him defensively was Chris Dunn. On the bounce here, D'Lo. Nice handle for a three ball. And it's Harden with the rebound. Russell against Harden. Forced him back to the middle. Tough shot. Gafford going after the rebound, but just not able to claim it. Had hands on it. They put him in for Dunn.
Yeah.
To have a floor spacer. Pocket pass, but too far in front of Marshall. Max Christie defending Harden. And Harden, too strong off the glass with a tip in by Zubac. Timeout Dallas with 2:01 left. Harden motioning Batum out of the way. Harden with it on a yo-yo. 4-3. Oh, the man has ice in his veins. Just below the jump circle, under a minute. Harden the driving kick. Derrick Jones for three. The down under 40 seconds. And Harden obviously certainly comfortable with taking it all the way down. The Mavericks do have a foul to give. And Bogdanovic. Harden has it. Harden for the lead. He hits it. James Harden. Into Bogdanovic. It's up to Dallas's defense now. And it's in the hands of Harden. Marshall defending, 4 seconds. He dribbles away from the trap. On the bounce, it's Harden. And there's a lane to drive for Harden, and he got there to lay it in. 41. Harden's had some clutch baskets down the stretch. He's got a 41-point triple-double. And it's Harden with the turnaround into the clock. Three, no good. Rebound Marshall, a timeout.
Yeah.
Harden's had some clutch baskets down the stretch. He's got a 41-point triple-double. And it's Harden with the turnaround into the clock. Three, no good. Rebound Marshall, a timeout.
Yeah.
And I think your point, Skin, is Christie turns away from the defense, got up for three. That's no good. And it's rebounded by Harden. That's 14 rebounds in the game. Christie steals it. I mean, the one thing that could give Dallas Boston.
VPN. This week's highlights are sponsored by NordVPN. Stay protected wherever you stream. Black Friday deal. Get up to 70% off NordProtect's 2-year plan. Silver $449, gold $749, platinum $1099. Offer ends December 10th. Link in the description.